So in another episode of Why is the Dipstick So Great, we're going to look at a couple catches that I got on the Dipstick. And in this case, it happens to be 3 casts, 2 fish, just worked out perfect. But in the last video, I talked about why I like the Dipstick and how we use it. That video's right here if you guys haven't checked it out. But like everybody knows that's been following the channel, we used the Dipstick a lot last year. And in this type of scenario is why I really like to use it. So let's check out that clip. We'll come back here, we'll break it down. And I just want to kind of say up front, on this day I did lose some footage, so it was another one of those videos I wasn't sure if I was going to air it, but we have enough here that really shows how I use the Dipstick and the type of kind of structure I like to use it on, so we'll be right back. Kind of like now you don't really worry about it too awful much. You pack the gear, but you probably won't use it because you can wait out a little storm. If it's like 40 to 60. Tiger. Spike the net. I hate this net. Hey guys, Glenn McDonald, 54 bus. I'm fishing with my buddies Scott and Michelle and their daughter Kira, and it's been a total grind today. We've been seeing fish right from the get-go. First spot, I think Kira moved one. Lots in the weeds. We're moving out on rocks because we got a lot of west wind pushing in. I just picked up a tiger on Topline Baits Dipstick. This has been one of our best lures of the year. It's a nice little tiger. It's not huge, but as far as tigers go, they're always nice. We'll have a quick look at it. And like we always do with our tigers, we'll show the cheek pattern. That way we can identify them later on. So that's like a 32 or 33 inch tiger, but it hit way out from the boat. Beautiful little fish. We'll get this one back, and hopefully we're gonna get a couple more before the end of the day. We'll be back with you guys right away. Finally one hit out from the boat. I like it when we do that. I do too. You don't have to have all that fancy bait game on the boat. Yeah. Alright, we got that out of the way. Okay, so I literally just threw that, or not threw, but set that tiger back in, and what did I cast? Maybe 2 casts, Scott?
I think it was the first cast.
It might have been. This is a little one. Kneel down there, Kira. So this is a purebred musky. We got it on the same little lure. Grab the tail. So literally back to back. Now we got to try and get Kira one. So we're going to keep working, but clearly something's changed here in the last little bit. These fish are more aggressive. So we'll get this little guy back, and we'll get that guy back, and we'll get cleaned up. We still got to finish this spot off, and we'll just keep grinding it out. Hope we'll get a few more today. Talk to you guys soon. So that's pretty cool. 2 fish, 3 casts. Classic again, Canadian Shield, deep water structure. I'm going to break it down in 2 different ways here just to kind of show you guys what it is I'm looking for. So we're fishing a rocky shoreline, and that's kind of indicated by the big boulders that we're seeing along the shore. And what I'm looking for that's different from a few weeks back when I talked about the toad that also got 2 fish on 3 casts. That video's right here. In a similar situation with the toad, I'm casting out in front of the boat, And with a dive and rise, I like to get it tighter in, and I'll tell you why. So here, I got the boat out in probably, here I got it marked as 18 feet deep out in the kind of the edge of the basin, and I'm casting up, and I'm trying to hit the 6 foot edge. So if we look at it here as we break the lake down, the boat's sitting out here, and I'm trying to cast and get my bait just over top of those submerged 6 foot deep rocks. And the reason I'm looking for that area is a lot of times the fish like to use these edges, and they'll be down 6 to 8 feet. They might even be 12 feet down, but they're going to use those edges. And anytime there's a natural ledge, a 6 foot ledge above rocks, those fish are going to sit up on there. And if they're not, they're going to be sitting out over open water, and they'll be suspended. We talked about that in one of the previous videos. But today, because I had people casting in front of me, I was using the dipstick, and I was casting it in, trying to get right on top of those big boulders along shore. And it doesn't have to be the dipstick. It can be any type of dive and rise. That's just prime location to try and get it in above those submerged rocks. Get it down, give it a little bit of hang time, and then just start working it in. And if there's not fish sitting at those 6 foot rocks, there'll be fish sitting out over deeper water, but suspended over these edges here that we've talked about in previous videos. So hopefully that'll help you guys when you are using dive and rise, and for us specifically, the dipstick.
Got him. Here, get him. Oh,
awesome. Appreciate you guys watching. I was able to make something out of this video. We did lose a little bit of footage on a couple other things that happened that day. Unfortunately, we didn't really get any more big fish, so it kind of works, but hopefully just showing you guys the breakdown will be enough, and you guys will get some value out of this. And for another day where we have to kind of break down some deeper water structure, check out the video right here. And until next time, 54 Bust is out of here. We'll catch you guys out on the water later.